A live look inside the city of Jerusalem. In the last 6 hours, Iran says it launched as many as 40 missiles in northern and central Israel. The nation's health ministry says as many as 80 people were hurt. The attack came just hours after the United States bombed 3 nuclear sites in Iran. Natanz and Fordow are uranium enrichment sites, and Esfahan is a facility running nuclear reactors and employing thousands of scientists. Israel likely targeted the 3 sites in its initial attack against Iran on June 13th. Officials claim the first strike was necessary to prevent Iran from developing nuclear weapons. Iran has long insisted its nuclear program is peaceful. But President Donald Trump disagrees, saying the U.S. could intervene again if necessary.
Our objective was the destruction of Iran's nuclear enrichment capacity and a stop to the nuclear threat. Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated. There will be either peace or there will be tragedy for Iran far greater than we have witnessed over the last 8 days. Remember, there are many targets left.
This morning, some lawmakers across parties are questioning the legality of launching strikes without approval from Congress. And this morning, we're hearing from local lawmakers on the attack. Missouri's Attorney General Andrew Bailey posted to social media last night. He says the B-2 bombers involved came from a base in Missouri. They flew out of Whiteman Air Force Base, a little over an hour southeast of Kansas City. Just a few days ago, the base increased security measures as a precaution. Some local politicians are reacting as well. Missouri Congresswoman Ann Wagner agreed with the decision to attack Iran, saying, quote, "I'd like to thank our Missouri-based B-2 pilots." Missouri Senator Eric Schmitt also sided with President Trump on the matter. He says, quote, "He doesn't want another forever war. He wants peace. What happens now is up to Iran."
Russia and Iran had signed a comprehensive strategic partnership agreement. But Putin clarified that the agreement does not relate to the defense sphere. He also said that Russia had earlier offered Iran projects in the field of air defense systems, but Tehran showed little interest at that time.
We once offered our Iranian friends to work in the area of air defense systems. The partners did not show much interest at the time, and that was it. As for the agreement you mentioned about strategic partnership, there are no articles related to the defense sphere. That is the second thing. And the third thing is that our Iranian friends do not ask us about it.
And when asked what Russia's reaction would be if Israel were to assassinate Iran's supreme leader, President Putin declined to comment on the possibility of Israel killing Khamenei. President Putin further added that he has had discussions with the US, Iran, Israel, and that Iran's interest in peaceful nuclear energy can be ensured.
I will not go into details now, as there are many. All these details have been discussed with both the Israeli and American sides, and we have sent certain signals to our Iranian friends. Overall, it is possible to ensure Iran's interests in the field of peaceful nuclear energy. At the same time, it is possible to address Israel's concerns regarding its security. In my opinion, such options exist.
And speaking on Iran-Russia collaboration on the Bushehr nuclear power plant, Putin pointed out that over 200 Russian workers are currently employed at the plant in southern Iran that is built by Russia's Rosatom.
Our specialists are working in Bushehr. There are 250 people plus those on business trips. The total number can reach 600, and we are not leaving. Is that not support? Well, Iran hasn't asked us for any other support.
The Bushehr nuclear power plant is Iran's first commercial nuclear reactor and is a product of collaboration between Russia and Iran. Located near the city of Bushehr in southern Iran, the plant currently has one operational reactor with 2 more reactors planned for the future. Russia provides the nuclear fuel for the Bushehr plant. The growing concern over the Israel-Iran escalation has raised an important question as well. Will Moscow be dragged into the war in an effort to safeguard its people and interests in Iran?
Any disturbance will have a significant impact on the global economy. Only Iran's National Security Council has the authority to close the strait. CBS News contributor Javier David joins us now to talk more about this. He's the business editor for the Dallas Morning News. Javier, good morning to you. What would happen if this decision is made in Iran to close the strait? What would happen next?
Yeah, look, we have a sort of a war on two fronts now. We've got one that's policy-based. It's all about the tariffs and the trade war. And now we have this armed conflict that is spurring the price of oil. So just to throw some numbers at you, Brent crude at the start of the month was trading around $62 a barrel. We've now built in a quote unquote war premium of about 30% to nearly $80. So commodity investors are kind of having the best time that they've had since the start of the year. But these are real economic risks associated with this. So, you'll see more than likely a lot of analysts are building in the possibility of a run at $80 a barrel, $90 a barrel, perhaps even above $100 a barrel. And under the most extreme scenarios, that adds about $1 per gallon to gas and diesel prices. So these are real and sustained risks.
And we see gas prices usually increase in some cases over the summer, in many cases anyway, just because of the increased demand. Secretary of State Marco Rubio said it would be economic suicide, though, for Iranians to shut down the strait. That would be an expected reaction. How likely is it to happen, do you think?
Well, look, this is a very high likelihood. Iran was blindsided and really humiliated by these strikes. They're vowing to make the West, in particular the U.S., pay the price. The easiest way to do that is, of course, through the price of oil and energy prices. But luckily for us, it isn't the 1970s anymore. The U.S. is now the world's largest oil producer. We still import oil internationally. It's not nearly as damaging as it could have been if we were still wholly dependent on foreign crude. So we're far more energy independent and secure these days. It doesn't totally insulate us from shocks, but it does help us blunt the sharper edges of what could happen.
Yeah, other nations have diversified as well. I mean, India, for example, has moved away from Middle Eastern sources of oil while adding others to the mix. We know that global markets are open this morning. Do you see any trends right now that might be a signal for the U.S. of what kind of week this will be?
Yeah, ongoing concerns. We talk a lot about oil now, but don't forget about the tariffs, and that has all been a very real concern about global growth. So you have these two things working at cross purposes. The tariffs are bad for global demand. They're bad for growth. But in the very short term, we're going to see a lot of volatility in the price of crude and in other energy prices that filter in. It's just not a good for the outlook in terms of our ability to manage all of these crises at once.
All right, Javier David.
Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all glory praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles, my GMS with 100% doctrine that rule well and speaking sincerity, and shalom to the whole field last guy on the four corners of the earth. That's also pushing 100% doctrine to you. I want to say shalom. It's your brother Nakal coming back with another edifying lesson, hopefully, Lord willing. This will be short and quick. I had 3 videos playing in the beginning about Iran and America, USA, Babylon striking Iran, and Putin talking about retaliation and stuff like that. I mean, you see it in the beginning. Cause I'm gonna edit this video, and then you talking about, and then third was talking about the Iran trying to close the strait. But for real, for you, I know the dude, he was explaining in the beginning how that's going to really affect us, the working class. Because if they shut that strait down, you hear what he said, gallons of oil will go up. So basically, the rich get rich, poor get poor, long story short. But you can find those videos. Just type in Iran and Israel war. That'll pop up. But like we've been saying to y'all, this is part of prophecy right now. We know that we're not towards the end because we still need like the major prophecy that the MOTB and Jacob Shepard to come past. So right now, it's quite all right. Now, I mean, it's in the morning time. I might be I just might be probably just woke up. I decided to do this video because I keep seeing more news come out about it. And as recently said, they're trying to do a ceasefire deal too. So y'all know that Yahweh But Hashem Yahushua is not going to allow that to happen, you know, because they're trying to come in peace. But we're gonna go to some scriptures and Lord willing be edifying. So first we got Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 1 through 5. And the word of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, came up to me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Tubal, and prophesied against him. So the chief prince that's watching over Gog, and Message and Tubal is a modern day Turkey, represents Russian. I got a picture too to show you for more like visuals. I'm gonna keep moving on. Ezekiel 38, verse 3, and say, "This said, Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the Most High, behold, I am against thee, O God, chief prince of Meshach and Tubal." You know, and the Medes and the Persians came against the nation of Israel. You know, so that's really going on. They are turning on Amalekite. You know, they got small head fatigue, so that's what they really having over there in the so-called Middle East. And I find it so funny that you go to the comment section of these people, they panicking. You know, I love it because they panicking because we know us in the truth. We understand that these things have to come to pass. That's what Yahweh Shah said. But these people, I hope this ain't going to World War III. Why we worrying about them so much? Why we not worrying about America? I like, yo. And I be saying to myself, you know why? They all together, which makes it funny. I thought about that scripture, Psalms 83, when Trump told China, which is a Moabite, talking about, you better intervene. He tried to call that oil. I said, see, I told you, like, they all on the same accord, you know, so like about that. But moving on, so we got Ezekiel 38, verse 4. And I return back and put my hooks in their jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and thou army horses and horsemen, all of them clothed of all sorts of armor, even a great company with buckets and shields, all of them holding swords. So basically, the Most High is going to use Russia and like use Russia as the weapon. You know how Russia, he doing trades with everybody from the Persians, Ethiopia, Libya, and all that. So how Russia used to be back then, he gonna use Russia as the modern day sword to go against the land of Israel. You know. Yeah, I guess I you know, explain that right. We know bucket shields and modern day swords and missiles and guns, so yeah. But the next verse was what explain what I just said. So Ezekiel 38, verse 5, Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya, with them, all them with shield and helmet. So Persia is a modern day Iran, right? And Ethiopian is the Cushites, and Libya is North Africa. I tried to find a video when Putin was in North Africa talking to the general or president or something like that. But Putin's strategy, which is Yahweh's strategy, is Putin making all these trades and goods and sources underneath the table of all these nations that's surrounding Israel. So Israel is surrounded. So I'm gonna read Ezekiel 38, verse 5 again. Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. So basically Russia is supplying these nations with military goods that's surrounding Israel. So I got a picture to put up. One of the brothers of the GMS community showed this picture. A little one you can see it. Put on my tablet. So that's like I know it's backwards, but you got the visionary of how Putin. Well, that's the biblical names right there, right? Well, I just said Libya, Ethiopia, Persia, Magog, and I know it's kind of upside down, but Lord willing, fuck, you know what I'm saying. so that's the modern day. So basically, this is the modern day names right here. See, Libya, Sudan, Ethiopia, Iran, Turkey, and Russia. So you see how they're all surrounding Israel. Just to give you a better visual of what Putin was doing, supplying all them people with goods. They all surrounded the small heads, you know. So we got Ezekiel 38, verse 6. Gomer and all his bands, house of Torgomar, of the North Quarter, all his bands and many people with thee. So Turkey in the different regions, as I just showed you in the first video, like you see, it's kind of up there. I'll show you the picture. I already showed you the picture, so you kind of get like the visual point. You can type it in on Google, and it'll pop up. I got a screenshot. I got that screenshot from I want to say, what's this, from the St. Louis brother? Somebody I seen, and then when I screenshot, I said, well, that's good for better visual and edification to see where it's coming from. So let's move on. So we got Ezekiel 38, verse 7 through 8. But thou prepared for thyself, thou thy company that is similar to thee, but thou and God unto them. After many, and I'm gonna just keep on going. After many days thou shalt be visited, later days thou shalt come to the land that is brought back from the sword, and gather out of many people against the mountains of Israel, which have always been waste, but it is brought forth by the nations that they should dwell safely in all of them. So the land is bringing back, brought up by the sword, the land of Israel. But when the Lord come back, we're gonna be it's gonna be no more war, no more peace. So right now you can tell that's not smart house. So right now I got like Isaiah 13 verse 4. The noise of a multitude in mountains, like it is as with great people, a tumultuous noise of kingdoms and nations gathered together, and the Lord Yahweh shall host master the host of the battle. Mastereth of the host of the battle. So basically, that's what that's the main point was really going on when I just showed the pictures. How Russia, the modern day Medes, Salakia, breaking out the nations surrounding Israel that hates them. So Isaiah 13:4, it's a great example of that. Coming against the small heads. What else want to touch on? Bring out second Esdras. I'll bring out second Esdras first. So we got second Esdras, chapter 9. Where I want to start at? Well, I'm going to start at 1. So we got second Esdras, chapter 9, starting at 1. He answered me and then said, measure throughout the time and diligently in self, and when thou seest part the signs of past, which I have told thee before, then shalt understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will be visited the world which he made. So that's what so basically that's we in those times right now, the end times. So basically your faith should be up really high, because there's a lot of prophecy being set off and all that, and it's going on, because I said measure the time. So basically we don't know when Yahweh Shai coming back, but basically we know that he said watch for these signs. I'm gonna keep on moving on. Second Esdras chapter 3 verse Second Esdras chapter 9 verse 3. Salakia. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shall thou shalt understand Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world have beginning and the ending, and the ending is manifested. So we all know that the Esau world is coming to an end as we speak. You see what I'm saying? So this is like the pre-World War III, and people panicking. I love it, because it's going to a pagan ass holiday weekend, and people are concerned. It's a mystical here, and I'm like, and I'm just saying, please, the water Yahweh Shem Shah, please let the missile hit somewhere and it just terrify everybody. We just go shut down this bitch. It's too much folly, man. So continuing on in second Esdras 9, chapter 6. Even so the times also the highest have plain beginnings and wonders, and powerful works and endings and effects and the signs. So yeah, that's enough of that. And I think I want to touch on second Esdras 15 to, I think, 16. 14. So I want to talk about 2 Esdras 15, verse 14 through 19, because these things to come, because when they start sending missiles over here, you seen how we seen videos of how war is, and boy, them cities be fucked up and desolate. Before they send like the big nukes, they send like little missiles, hypersonic missiles. I did a video on that about kind of like 3 weeks ago, how the hypersonic missile, how fast they travel. It takes 15 minutes from Russia to send a hypersonic missile. So fuck the Golden Dome. Y'all talking about, the Golden Dome. It's going to project that now. Angels is guiding those missiles. So no matter what America try to do, it doesn't matter. So, yeah, so I'm going to move on. So this is 2 Esdras chapter 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwelleth therein, for the sword, their destruction draw nigh, and one people should stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. So that's going on right now. That's been happening, but this is a major prophecy. I might post a 1 Chronicles Edomite list somewhere around here, maybe, with all the different Amalekites and Edomites, because some people think it's just Edomites. It's Edomites, Amalekites, Dukes. Just like how we got like the 12 tribes of Israel, how we got like different nations. Edomites have different nations also. So that's one thing that people kind of don't understand. Let's keep going. We already read 15, so, and we got 2 Esdras 15, verse 16. For there should be a sedition among men, invading one another. They should not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions should stand in their power. A man should desire to go into a city, and they should not be able to. So that's already kind of going on with the martial law order with the No Kings protests, but that's going to be 10 times worse. I had a vision too. I thought about how they were trying to kick off the MOBT, the MOTB Salakia. I kind of thought, I'm thinking that what would happen, that they'll send off a missile, and everybody gonna get scared and terrified. Boom, and then when that happened, there was gonna make like a safe zone for people to go to, because you know how every time a city, well, I've been watching a lot of war documentaries, how like the cities be like empty. You might have like 1 or 2 families still there, but it's like a safe zone that everybody go to, because it's like, yeah, you can't be in this area. This is where the missiles might hit. And I was thinking about that, and then they might try to push the New World Order through that, because this all through the New World Order. This is what these devils trying to push, you know. And also they try to replace the president of Iran, I believe, and try to bring back an old prince or something like that. I meant to put that inside here too, you know. But it's like a change of regime, and they're not liking that either. Because, you know, basically the man inside the office right now, he's not following the orders. You know, so that's what they're trying to change his ass out to another puppet. So yeah, but that's my little vision I was just thinking about. Like, they might send a little missile over here, or sounds of missile come, trying to have a safe zone, push a New World Order, and make people say, you gotta come here, you gotta take this chip because it's unsafe. That's what I'm just thinking. That's just me thinking. You know, we always meditate on that, man. So continuing on, slugging for the ramble. The sun's trying to come out in my car, it's trying to get hot and shit like that. So we got 2 Esdras chapter 15, verse 18. For because of their pride, the city should be troubled, the houses should be destroyed, men should be afraid, and a man should have no pity upon his neighbor, but should destroy the house with the sword, spoil their goods, because they lack of bread for great tribulation. So right there, that's just like the future reference, things to come. That's meant for Jacob's troubles, but right now we in those times. You know, like these nations is becoming an uproar. And you already know gas prices about to shoot the fuck up out the roof again, as the dude was explaining in the beginning of this video. Like, it's always, every time something happens, it affects the middle class. It's funny, but I want to touch on Matthew 24. You know, I feel like it's an appropriate time to touch on that. Then I'm going to go to Habakkuk 2. So we got Matthew chapter 24, starting at, I guess, 2. And Yahweh said unto him, see not all these things? Verily I said unto you, there should be left here one stone upon another, and there shall not be thrown down. And as he sat upon the Mount Olives, and the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, shall these things be? What shall be the sounds of thy coming and the end of the world? So basically, you know, that means like end of the era and the sign of the times, what they're talking about. And Yahweh answered and said to him, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. That's what we're hearing right now. And see these things, ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet. The end is not yet. For nations shall rise against nations, kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. So we see that right now, because technically Iran and Israel, they technically cousins. Like I just said, I'm gonna put the First Chronicles people up there. All of them is cousins, so they all fighting against each other. So, you know, that's why I say nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. Moving on, we got Matthew chapter 24, verse 8. All these things are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall deliver you up to be afflicted, and they shall kill you, and you should be hated for all this for my name's sake. So us making these videos, going to how is this fucking truck, so like it just had to just sit here. Us going out there on highways and hedges and making these videos and talking about war. People are already hating that. It's making people cringe. It's making people nervous, because what we've been saying out there for years on our apostles on down, that World War III is coming. World War III is coming. So that it's happening right now. People are gonna be fucking angry, like, oh, who the fuck are these guys? Who the fuck they think they are trying to prophesize? I mean, we are the prophets of the Lord. The Lord gave the Holy Spirit to bring down these scriptures. So that's happening right now. And we got Matthew 24, verse 10. I'm just going all the way to 14. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another, and many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. So yeah, we see people trying to break down Ezekiel 38, all wrong. The mark of the beast, all wrong. The end times and everything, what's to come, all wrong. And then as people try to act like they're the Messiah, you know, just trying to bake on people, make that last little bit of money before the money be done with. So we have Matthew chapter 24, verse 12. And because the iniquity shall abound, love of many shall wax cold. But he shall endure until the end shall be saved. The saints shall be saved, and this gospel kingdom shall be preached in all the world, and the witness unto all nations, then the end shall come. So that's gonna happen right now, man, because cause this gospel, it has the word upside down. That's Acts 17. I should go to there right quick if I can, but I'm really trying to stay on pace, because I ain't really trying to make the video too long. We turn the world upside down with this gospel. And I wanted to touch on something else. Well, we can touch on this. Matthew chapter 24, verse 21. For then there should be a great tribulation, such as not since in the beginning of the world of this time, nor ever shall be. Except those days shall be shortened, there shall be no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake. But those days shall be shortened. Then if any man shall say unto me, lo, here is Hamashiach, of there believe it not. So yeah, so those days for us, for the hopeful elect, those days gonna come back fast and be short, man. So we ain't gotta really worry about suffering. It's mainly for the people who don't know, ain't gonna know what's gonna hit, ain't gonna know what's to come, and it's gonna hit them. It's hit them hard too, because we've been warning these people. I know something here I want to touch on. I think it's, yeah, So I want to touch on Matthew 24, verse 36. I like this chapter, man, because, you know, Yahushua goes in. But of the day and the hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only knows when Yahushua come. Even the angels doesn't even know when Yahushua coming back. But we always say right now, a day in heaven is 1,000 years. So it's basically 15 minutes to Yahushua or the angels, and they send up all the angels out of church right now. You know, just roughly paraphrase, you know, that's what I heard your brother say. Matthew chapter 24, verse 37 through it's a really good chapter. I'm gonna just keep on going until I stop. Then I'm gonna close it out. But as the days of Noah, where shall also come of the Son of Man be? For in the days that were before flood, they were eating, drinking, marrying, and giving marriage until the day that Noah entered the ark. And Noah was a prophet, prophesied for 129 years. That's plenty of mercy to give a bunch of people who did not believe him. Continue on, Matthew chapter 24, verse 39. And he knew until the flood came, took them all away, so they should also the coming of the Son of Man be. You know, moving on, and then should be two in the field, one should be taken and the other left. You know, that's when people getting beamed up. 2 women should be grinding in the mill, and one should be taken and the other left. Watch therefore, ye know not what the hour the Lord doth come, but know this, that if the good man of the house had known what to watch a thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. Therefore be ye also ready for such an hour, as ye think not of Son of Man cometh. When there is the faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord hath made ruler of his household, to give them meat in due season. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when coming, shall find so doing. Verily I say unto you, that he shall make him ruler over all goods. But if that evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord, delay his coming, and he shall begin to smite his fellow servants to eat and drink with the drunken, the Lord's servant shall come in the day when he looketh not for him, in the hour that is not aware of it. And he shall cut him off in asunder, and appointed him and a portion with the hypocrite shall be wailing and gnashing at the teeth. So like I said, you know, we are the Lord, he coming out of Yahushua coming out of thief at a night. Thief in the night. And you know, a lot of people always say, you know, oh, when he gonna come? But hey, the times, he tells us, you know, measure the times, and he giving us it give you upon prophet, what we just explained to you, the days of Noah, how he was prophesizing and nobody listened. So it's the same thing for you people. You know, we out there in the highways and hedges making these videos, you not listening. So we like, hey, that's on you. Here for bear. Lord willing, we be saved out of this, man. What's to come? I want to touch on Habakkuk 2, and I'm going to go ahead and close it out because it's getting hot. I'm trying to find Habakkuk right quick. Touch on Habakkuk 2, if I can find it. I should have put it up on the tablet, but I like to read it from the book half of the time. I try not to always depend on, there we go. I try not to depend on the tablet too much. So we got a give me a moment here. So we got Habakkuk 2. I'm going to start at 1. I'm going to go ahead and close it out. I will stand upon my watch and set upon the tower, and we will watch and see what he said unto me. And what shall I answer when I reprove? And the Lord, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon the tables, that he may run that readeth. For the vision is yet for a appointed time, but at the end shall speak and not lie. Thou it tarry and wait for it, because it will surely come and will not tarry. Behold, is his soul which is lifted up upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. Yeah, also, because he transgressed by wine, he's a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarged his desire as hell is the death, and cannot be satisfied, but he gathered unto him all nations and him unto the people. I think I already got to the main point. Yeah. Let me go ahead and try to come down some. Just man probably want to touch on Salakia. That he set upon watchmen to look for the end of times. I'll pull it out. That was also Matthew 24 too. I want to go back there. But I ain't trying to make this video too long. Well, I think I touched on everything. Oh, we could touch on, that's what I'm thinking about. Matthew 16, chapter 2 through 4, and then I'm going to close it out. He answered and said to him, what is the evening? You say, and it will be fair weather, for the sky is red, and in the morning it will be foul weather to the day. For the sky is red, Lord, O ye hypocrites, you can discern the face of the sky, but you cannot discern the sounds of the time, so walk from me stuttering. A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there should be no sign be given unto them, but the sound of the prophet Jonas, and he left them and he departed. So basically, we could see when it's about to rain all stuff, but we can't see the times at the end. As you can say, I should go to 2 Andrew 6:9. Let's go to that. Because right now, like I said, we blowing the trumpet and give people warning. Everything else is the book of Joel. I know I'm everywhere. That's why I kind of planned it, but I be jumping back and forth. Because right now it's the end of time, so if you can sit here and say, it's gonna be bad weather today, you can see that the time we at the end. 2 Andrew 6. I just want to touch this. Touch on this, and I'm gonna close it out. I know. I keep saying I'm gonna close it out, but I keep shit keep popping up in my head. I'm everywhere. So 2 Andrew chapter 6. Now I'm gonna start at 5. The main point is in 10. Then I'm gonna close it out. So in error present years we sort out, and of error inventions of them that now sin, we turn before they were sealed. They have gathered faith for the treasure. Then did I consider the things, and they were made through me alone, and thou none other by me. Also they shall be ended by none other. Then I answered, and I said, well, what shall be the part of the Son of times? Or when should the end of the first and the beginning of follow it? So a son of time means the end of an era, basically. That's what it meant. That's what it means. I know I said it for Matthew chapter 3, but so I kind of messed up. I'll just go back and I'll break that down too. And and it said shall be the end of the first and the beginning of follow. He said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac and Jacob and Esau were born. Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So that's the main point. So the damn Edomites, they damn world is ending very soon. You see what I'm saying? And we seeing the signs. We're seeing the signs that's come up, man. The signs of the end times. And that's very, faithful. It's boosting up the faith. And the word in that in Matthew 24, verse 3, that I read, at the end of the world means aeon. That's what it is, Salakia. So yeah, man. So we see the prophecy going off, Ezekiel 38 going off. They already shooting missiles, a nation against nation. I just read you, and part of the times, setting up times and things to come, the end times. Very exciting, man. But we still got work to do, man. We gotta keep our faith up, because the end is not near, man. So, yeah. Hopefully, fans, let's edifying. You got something from it. I'm going to close it out. I want to give all glory praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Shalom.